Hollywood is on hold as actors and screenwriters take to the picket line. It's the first time the two have gone on strike together in more than 60 years. Right now, the vast majority of TV and movie productions are on pause. Since film is such a huge industry here in Louisiana, a lot of people here are already feeling the impact of the strike. Here's Rachel Hanley.
A lot of what you see on the screen comes from just down the street. Right now, there's not much of it.
We're wrapping up, we're getting the clothes back in the studio, like off the trucks and everything, and like nothing, there's no work.
In May, the Writers Guild of America went on strike. This past week, the actors union SAG-AFTRA joined them. Both the writers and actors are demanding a change to their pay structure.
Our old model for getting paid is modeled after the network distribution model.
Before streaming, screenwriter Yvette Foy would have gotten money every time a rerun played. Now her show airs once, then that's it.
Even though that content is viewed over and over and over by someone who's paying to view that content, that writer sees nothing of those, or in some instances, very little of what the studio or the network is making off that content.
That's why she's been on the picket line in Los Angeles.
We're going to be in it as long as we need to in order to affect change. We want you to honor our contributions, the way that you benefit from our contributions.
Strikers are also asking studio heads for better working conditions and shorter exclusivity contracts. There's also a brand new concern: artificial intelligence. Writers and actors want better protection as studios start to use AI technology more.
They want to be able to pay extra one time and then use their likeness using AI in perpetuity.
Actor Martin Batts Bradford lives in New Orleans. He says most people in the industry don't have a lot to get them through a shutdown like this.
It's only like 1 to 3% of us that are rich, that are millionaires. Like, I think people hear about the strike, and I think just because they see us on TV, they think we're all like that, and that, no.
And with the lack of work comes uncertainty and stress.
I say we need to be checking on the mental health of everybody in this industry, because none of us are doing well, especially as it continues.
The shutdown is an especially big deal for Louisiana, since there are dozens of film studios in our state, with about half of them in the greater New Orleans area. The people who work for them create hundreds of millions of dollars every year.
We are the very essence of how content is made.
And even though most of the thousands of people who work behind the scenes aren't part of the strike, they're still out of work now.
We dress the actors, so if there's no actors to dress, we have no work.
Costumer Casey Dave only has a few more days of getting paid.
Well, I was told that we were going to have to start to shut down, so our last week is next week. We're already in wrap, so we can't film anything anymore.
There are no signs that either strike will end soon, so all she and everyone else in the industry can do is wait.
The last time writers and actors went on strike at the same time was 1960. They were also striking for better pay and working conditions. Whitney?